Hey divine feminines and divine masculines, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching and joining. Before I get into it, I'm gonna say my little intro. So before divining for the collective, I will begin each divining by allowing you to ground and center yourself so that only what is true for you will resonate with your spirit, whether it is something that you want to hear or not. This time is to allow you to open yourself up to receive your truth so that you can reconnect with self and your purpose. Remember that your ascension is up to you. When accepting the truth, we need to accept all of it. Trust and receive. Ashe. So, today I'm doing the May reading for feminine and masculine Virgos. Feminine, masculine Virgos and Virgo Cusp. Excuse me. Never want to forget my Virgos. You know. So I'm going to pull some main cards from here and here first. By the way, if you have any questions about booking a reading with me, I do still have my 22/22 special going on. So just shoot me an email, which I will have down in the description box. It's also in my bio. So I'm going to start with feminines, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. Feminine Virgos, Virgo Cusp. Okay, so the first card we got is energy signature. The past is in the present. All right, so immediately what I get from that is just what it says. The past is in the present. Okay, that's straight up. So I know that probably hit some of you guys immediately. You looking like, I ain't got nothing in my past. You know, be honest. That's where it starts. All right, be real. So what is it that you're holding on to from your past that is affecting you in the present? What is it that's keeping you stuck or feeling stuck? Let's check with the tarot. Let's pull one first to clarify this. I want it to where you guys can see it. Just gonna try that. Oh, okay. At first you don't succeed. Okay. I really want you guys to see it. Let me scoot this back and see if maybe that would help a little bit. A little. You know, at least you'll see half of it and have a good idea, you know, a little reminder. I'm trying. Maybe if I bring this down a little. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. This is what I get for trying, right? For real this time. I'm like, for real. Thank you. All right. So the past is in the present. Energy signature. What is going on? Divine feminine, Virgo, and Virgo cusps for the month of May. Excuse me. So the first card we have is the King of Cups, Shaman of Cups. All right, the Shaman of Cups. Bro, I can't win. I'm gonna pick that up one more time. Like, that's actually very annoying. Anyway, so the Shaman of Cups. Sorry, my grandma came by and asked me a question real quick. So, anyway, I haven't pulled any other cards. So the first card that came out is still the King of Cups, the Shaman of Cups. And what I get with this is this could be a water sign person that you're connected to, if this does have to do with the person. Another thing that stands out to me are the black and white snake, which make me think of yin and yang. It also makes me think of cycles, and you know, and yin and yang are masculine and feminine. So let's see what else comes out with this. And the white and black snake I'm talking about are right here where my finger are, really small. So let's see what else comes out with this. At the bottom of the deck was the Two of Swords, which indicates indecision, or the choice not to make a decision at all, which ultimately is a decision. What else for divine feminine Virgo? Virgo Cusps. Next card I have is the Five of Swords. Okay, so I was holding that in a weird way. Sorry, this is the Five of Swords. So if this does have to do with the person, I get that you guys may have had a turbulent connection where there wasn't a balance between you. There wasn't a proper reciprocation in many things, if not everything. You guys may have had a codependent sort of relationship, dependent on one another for different things, including what's it called? What would you call it? Including energy exchange, honestly, whether it be through sex, or simply just being in that person's presence or being in each other's presence without being present. You know, it's like, I just have to have you there. That's it. You know, I don't really want to connect with you or talk with you, you know, or anything like that. But let's see what else comes out. There may have also been some deception, some, you know, I'm not sure if there was any sort of abuse, whether that be emotional or physical. So just, I want to keep that in mind and consider that. At the bottom of the deck, again, I have the Queen of Pentacles. So you guys may be earth signs connecting to a water sign. Well, I think Virgo is earth, right? I'm not for sure. I have to see. Okay. Actually, we have the Knight of Pentacles at the top and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom. With those two together, I feel like you guys, with those two, you're being asked to take time to center yourself and ground yourself so that you're able to see clearly. You're able to see past any illusion. Let's see. What else with this? What else with this? The past and the present. What else is this about? Next one I have is the Knight of Pentacles. That was at the bottom. So, like I said, you are being asked to take time. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. And also with this Knight of Pentacles, I feel like some of you guys may have been going around healing, around letting go. You've been completely avoiding that and just kind of, you've just kept this. This is such a codependent connection. If this is a connection, this is such a codependent connection that, like, it's kind of one of those where you're ignoring red flags. You're ignoring signs that you're receiving from your spirit guides. You're ignoring your intuition. I almost get a sense of stubbornness. It's like almost a refusal to let go. I feel like there's almost a refusal to let go. But let's see what else comes out with this. Okay, then we have the Page of Wands. Sorry, this is the Page of Wands. Just let me get one to pair with this Page of Wands. So this is gonna sound funny, but I feel like I heard you're trying to force a boy into a man. You might be trying to force someone into something who isn't ready for what you want, and you're refusing to let go. This could be someone, this doesn't have to be someone that's younger than you. This may just be someone who's immature emotionally, mentally, or intellectually. Let me say it like that. Immature intellectually, possibly. Just immature on different levels. Maybe not every level, but on different levels. And it shows, but you ignore it. It frustrates you, and it has hurt you with this Five of Swords, but you ignore it. You choose to stay attached. Okay, we have the Hanged One at the top of the deck with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. This is the Hanged One. In this case, there's a stuck feeling. There's a stuck sort of energy. I also get that you're not seeing the situation as clearly as you should be, or that as you need to be. There are some truths you're ignoring, so it's almost like you're creating an illusion. I thought my hair was caught up in that. Yeah, so it's almost like you're creating an illusion. Let's see what we get from here. What else with Divine Feminines? Okay, we have time to play. Make time to dance and play. And then we have imagination at the bottom. It's very interesting. And we have accepting challenges at the top. Draw from the well of your own capabilities. Make time to dance and play. So this again kind of gives me this it gives me two things. One, the essence of this childish sort of energy from this person that you're trying to make from a boy into a man, you know. And this is not any negative bashing on that person or anything, but that's what I heard. And the way I perceive that is you're trying to force someone into something that they're not ready for. And it doesn't even solely have to be the relationship, which it likely is, but there are certain things that you may desire that this person doesn't have the capacity to give. You know, it's either they haven't received it themselves, or they haven't even received it from themselves. So there's nothing for them to give you in that area. You know, they have no place to take it from to offer to you. You know, and that's where self-love comes in. Okay, and then that brings me to the second message for time to play, which is taking time for yourself, taking time to go into deep introspective mode with yourself, and allowing yourself to clear out whatever fog or clutter or illusion that you've been holding on to, any unnecessary burdens that you're holding on to. And also kind of asking yourself questions as to why you long for whatever it is either this person is offering you, which honestly doesn't look like much because they don't have it to offer, or you know, what is it that this person does that you think that you need, you know, or that you're holding on to so tightly, and ask, why are you even holding on to it so tightly? You know, go deeper than what you see on the outside. Go deeper than what you've been through what you've been through with that person. You know, go from your heart space to your head space. Go into your masculine energy so that you're able to see situations clearly. Okay, so that you're able to see the situation clearly and for what it is, for exactly what it is. No more ignoring the red flags, no more ignoring the past ignored red flags. It's time to bring those flags back up and say, okay, you know what? I saw that, I peeped that, but I chose to ignore it. Okay? And again, with this making time to dance and play, again, I really feel like this is spending more time with yourself, spending more time taking care of your body, your spirit, okay? Making sure that you clear any and everything out of your life, out of your energy space, like out of your mind that does not serve you. Negative thoughts, you know, things like that. Let me pull one more from here and I'll go into the masculines. Also, with that imagination being on the bottom with this time to play, I get that you're also meant to go within yourself so that you're able to discover what it is that you have interest in, the things that you have passion for, and doing this is going to guide you deeper into yourself, but also into your purpose, ultimately your purpose. So that's why you're being, you know, strongly encouraged to focus, bring more focus to you, and trust that everything else, including love, is going to come to you and fall into place when you are ready. You know, you attract these things when you do the work on yourself. When you give yourself, when you fill this cup, when you fill your cup up, when you fill your cup up with love, overflowing love and abundance, treating yourself the way you want to be treated by anybody else, showing yourself the self-respect that you know that you deserve or should know that you deserve, that comes to you as you give it to yourself. You know, you stand in your power the more work that you do on yourself, and it shows. So that some people are going to try you, don't get me wrong, but you know how to handle that. You know how to handle this situation. You know, whether someone tries to try you in love or someone tries to try you in general, you know, so. Life's purpose. Okay, I just had to do a little dig. Okay? Seek your own deeper vision for life. I'm gonna say it one more time. Seek your own deeper vision for life. I didn't know what to do for life, but you get the point, okay? I just love the way those look. And honestly, do I even have to read anything else? Do I have to, like, you know, you are on the path towards your life purpose. You are being guided towards your life purpose, into your life's purpose. It may not seem that way because you're overwhelmed with emotion and thoughts and holding on so tightly to what's happened in the past, or what you know, you may be having a hard time letting the old go, like whether it be the pain or the good times that happen, whatever it is that's no longer present, you're having a hard time letting it go. Where you're being asked to let it go. Let it go doesn't mean forgetting. It would be impossible for you to forget, okay? So you are not asking, in fact, it would actually be detrimental. Okay, well, my grandma walked in for a second time, so, you know, but it's fine, right? We're not upset. Like, it's not even frustrating at all. I'm lying, it's very frustrating. Don't lie to yourself, okay? Anyway, so, like I was saying, yeah, I love my grandma, but anyway, so time to play into your life's purpose, okay? Time to dance into your life's purpose. It's time to shimmy on in there, all right? Like I was saying before, letting go has nothing to do with forgetting. And in fact, it would be a disservice to you and your journey. All the things that we consider to be mistakes or stupid decisions, where we were being genuinely intentional or had genuinely good intentions, you know, whether it be for the self or others, you know, and it ended up in a way that we didn't want, you know, or would have preferred not. Those are teaching moments. Those are moments for you to gain wisdom on how to handle future situations that will be similar to that, because we do end up going through certain cycles, and it's only when we respond differently to how we did before in the way that wasn't working, utilize what we've learned through those past experiences and apply them to what we're experiencing now. You know, so you are being guided again into your life's purpose. Focus on yourself, feminines. All right, bring focus back to yourself and allow yourself the time for healing. Okay, letting go, you know, whether or not the situation was the best for us or, you know, the healthiest, letting go can be painful either way, is painful either way, you know. In one way or another, you know, you don't always have to be bawling, crying. You could just kind of sting a little, or you just have these memories, whatever it is, you know, however the pain shows up for you, or, you know, however that mini death shows up for you. And I split the deck at the Emperor, which is the masculine energy. Okay, so however that shows up for you, allow the healing to take place. Take time to go into the depths of yourself. I emphasize take time because it's not something that can be rushed. If you try and rush it, you end up being faced with the same issues over and over again, because you won't have learned anything rushing through things, and then you'll be even more unnecessarily frustrated, because and I split the deck at the Empress. Look, at the Empress and the Emperor. I take this as you are also, like, eventually, like I was saying before, as you go deeper into yourself and into your purpose, you're going to be guided towards your soul's match. Okay, we are whole within ourselves. You do not need another person to make you whole. That is never going to be the case, ever. No matter what anybody has ever told you, it's never the case. You are meant to be whole within yourself first. Okay. The other person is a complement, just as mustard is a complement to ketchup, just as the condiments are a complement to a hot dog, or whatever you eat, just as fufu is a complement to egusi soup or okra soup, or, you know, whatever. Okay, so it just makes it taste better. All right, you know, you're able to do more with it. You're still able to do a lot by yourself or on its own. You know, you still get full. But having that complement just, like, adds that rainbow to the sunshine. Anyway, I'm done. So now the masculines. Focus on a solution, the number 21. Illuminate the shadow. With this one, it's either you're needing to bring things to the light within yourself, you're needing to face truths within yourself that you either have been ignoring, burying, deep down. Sorry, I just got a funny message. Burying deep down, or you're needing to I wouldn't say confess, but there's a truth that's needing to come out, basically, whether it be towards yourself or someone else, a truth or multiple truths. So just gonna have that hold itself. Let's see what this is about. What is illuminating your shadow about for masculine Virgo and Virgo cusps? Seven of Wands. With this one, there may be something that you've spend a lot of time trying to either protect or hide. We have the crone at the bottom, which is actually the hermit. This is actually the first time I've seen it as the crone. And then we have the emperor underneath that, which is masculine energy. Okay. So whenever I see crone, okay, which is the feminine aspect of the hermit, I see wisdom, all-knowing. So masculines, this may also have to do with a relationship for you or someone you feel connected to on a spiritual level, on a soul level. And there may be things that you keep from this person or that you have kept from this person, but somehow, some way, this person may not directly know or know exactly, you know, tit for tat, but she knows enough, you know, she knows enough. It's almost like she sees through you in a way. So let's see what else this is about. It's like she sees the things that you've spent so much time, maybe even from way back when you were a child, some things that you've spent so much time burying deep down, and she brings that up. It doesn't really have to be a she, gender does not matter. I'm saying she for my own ease. But let's see. Did that come out or did I pull that out? I don't remember. We'll just leave that out. Okay. I think that was at the bottom of the deck, but yeah, we'll just leave that out. What else for masculines when it comes to eliminating the shadow? We have the Eight of Cups. Let me get one to pair with the Eight of Cups. What about this Eight of Cups? What about this Eight of Cups? And Judgment. So, let me see what's at the bottom. The Eight of Cups and Judgment. Let me show you. That's Judgment. The Eight of Cups. Okay, that's what I thought. So we have the Five of Swords again. Oh, I never. Yeah, so we have the Five of Swords. And then we have the Nine of Wands on top. So with this Eight of Cups and Judgment, I kind of get a couple of things. One of the things that I get is a lot of you guys may have, in a way, run away from the situation with this feminine, possibly, or just person that you you feel connected to on that soul level, that you feel is your person. Some of you may have even had a hard time or have a hard time accepting that you guys are connected for whatever reason, because this person triggers you. So it may not make sense to you. With this Eight of Cups, that's about walking away. Okay, Eight of Cups is about walking away. I also feel like I get this sort of Seven of Cups kind of energy, which has to do with confusion. With this Judgment here, which is about clarity and choices. It's also about the truth. So it's almost kind of like this, a similar message to the feminine Virgo and Virgo Cusps, is you guys might be creating this illusion that makes you believe that you're confused because the truth is not making sense to you. The truth of the connection or the situation between you and this person is not making sense. So you trying to apply so much logic to it is obscuring your vision. Okay. And then also on top of that, the fact that this person triggers you in different ways again, it's not making sense to you. So there may have been a lot of turbulence in this connection as well, just like with the feminines. There may have been a lot of turbulence in this connection because of that friction that comes from, the triggering of the hidden realms. You know, this person apparently kept knocking on these doors, and somehow they were being cracked open, and you weren't feeling that. You weren't liking it. So I'm not laughing at you guys. I'm laughing at the way I'm delivering the message, to be honest. Let's see what else comes out with this. I'm kind of curious. What else about this for Divine Masculine, Virgo and Virgo Cusps? Seven of Swords, that's that deception. Honestly, I was kind of waiting to get this in the beginning when I pulled this. But the Seven of Cups has to do with deception, hiding, wearing a mask. Yeah. And lies, ultimately. But mostly, like I said, overall deception and masking, hiding. At the bottom, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands at the top. So it's kind of like as you've progressed in this connection, like as the longer it went on, the more these walls started to build up. That's what I get. The longer this connection went on, the more these walls started to build up, the more masks you tried to wear. You know, it's like the further, like the deeper that this person would unwittingly like trigger you to go, it's like the faster you tried to build walls, wear masks, like kept trying to hide. You know, it's like, what, I don't understand what's going on. I don't like this, you know. I'm not trying to deal with those things right now. They're getting in the way, you know. I'm not trying to deal with him emotionally at all. So so let me see what comes through in here. What message do you have for Divine Masculines about this situation? Spirit, what message do you have for Divine Masculines about this situation? Slow down to relax. Break to enjoy the beauty around you. At the bottom, we have transformation. Let love transform you forever. And at the top, we have beyond the ego. Surrender to the flow of life. So I'm going to pull all three of those out and consider that the closing message, okay? So we have slow down to relax, break to enjoy the beauty surrounding you, that surrounds you, okay? Oh, and these actually look very similar. With that, with the blue, that's the throat chakra, the yellow, that's the solar plexus. Both have to do with expression. So your solar plexus is about your different, it can do with any form of self-expression as long as it's being expressed confidently and honestly. Solar plexus has to do with confidence, self-esteem, the way you view yourself. Like I said, the throat chakra has to do with communication. That's another form of expression. So you're being asked to slow down and go within yourself to see what exactly it is that this person triggers within you. Why do you get so triggered, you know? And why is it so hard for you to deal with your emotions in those moments of being triggered? All right, you're gonna have to dig deep, masculines. You are gonna have to face those things that this person has dredged up within you. You need to deal. You need to handle that. Okay, you need to face those, because facing those will facilitate your transformation. Okay, it will facilitate your transformation in every aspect of your life. All right, but that transformation begins with you before it shows up anywhere else. As bad as you want it to show up in your career or as bad as you want it to show up in your love life, or as bad as you may want it to show up anywhere else, it's got to start with you first. And you got to do that hard work, okay? That hard work of healing, the hard work of change, transformation, which doesn't have to be hard as long as you're willing to go with the flow. All right. So that's also what these kind of circular or spiral images are about. Flow, going with the flow, finding your flow, going with it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this reading out here. I hope that resonated with you guys. I'm going to patch and stitch this together because, you know, grandma just... But anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Look out for my next reading.